This just happened, and it's becoming the #1 topic among fans. The Chargers just signed a player nobody expected. It's the kind of signing that could change everything next season. I got some hot exclusive information that hasn't yet appeared on the major portals. But before I reveal everything, if you truly love the Bolts, like and subscribe to the channel, because what I'm about to tell you is going to be hot. Chargers fans, pay close attention. The countdown to week 1 of the NFL has already begun, and the atmosphere in Los Angeles is heating up. Between roster doubts, surprise signings, and an opponent arriving in Brazil with full force, the story of the next few days promises to touch every fan's heart. There's a key player who may not see the field, an unexpected reinforcement coming from another league, and to top it all off, an old acquaintance who could wreak havoc on the Bolts' defense right from the start. Hold on tight, because what we're about to reveal will change the way you view the start of this season. While fans' eyes were focused on the exciting plays and highlights of training camp, a quiet concern was growing behind the scenes at the Los Angeles Chargers, and now it's starting to take on a sense of urgency. Mekhi Becton, the coveted offensive line reinforcement who arrived to be a pillar in Justin Herbert's protection, hasn't practiced since late July. The silence surrounding his situation had been troubling, but this week, offensive coordinator Greg Roman added fuel to the fire. When questioned by the press, Roman offered an enigmatic, "Mekhi is working on something. He'll be fine," attempting to calm the situation, but then quickly dampened any hope by saying he wouldn't put anything concrete on the player's participation in week 1. This uncertainty reignites a warning that already existed at the time of his signing: Becton's worrying injury history. In 2021, he played in just 1 game. The following year, 2022, he didn't take the field at all. It wasn't until last year, already adapted to the guard position, that he enjoyed his first full season as a professional, playing in 16 games and showing flashes of the potential that made him so coveted. For many, this was a sign that the worst was behind him. The problem is that expectations surrounding him were not low. With Rashawn Slater's serious injury that ended his previous season, it was believed that Becton's presence would bring stability to the interior of the offensive line, ensuring consistent protection for Herbert and time for the quarterback to explore his full offensive arsenal. Now, with his status uncertain and no guarantee of an immediate return, the line that was supposed to be a shield may start the season even more vulnerable, precisely against one of the most aggressive defenses in the league. In Los Angeles, there is already talk that Becton's absence would not only be a technical loss, but a psychological blow to the squad. If fans were already apprehensive about their quarterback's protection, this uncertainty only increases the tension. But the team isn't just living on uncertainty. And just when the situation seemed at its most tense, an unexpected addition emerged that could change the tone of the conversation. Just when it seemed the market was closed and any reinforcements wouldn't arrive until after week 1, the Los Angeles Chargers surprised everyone by acting quickly, bringing in a name that could be a key part of the defensive rotation in the early rounds: Nehemiah Shelton, a cornerback who excelled with the Memphis Showboats of the United Football League, UFL. At 25, Shelton has a consistent and respectable track record dating back to his college days. At San Jose State, he not only racked up impressive numbers of 195 tackles, 8 interceptions, and 32 pass breakups in 45 games, but also earned conference recognition, earning honorable mention All-Mountain West honors 2 years in a row in 2021 and 2022. Shelton's career is marked by persistence and resilience. Undrafted in the 2023 NFL Draft, he was signed by the New York Jets as an undrafted free agent, a difficult and unglamorous path, but one that demonstrates his ability to earn a living. He spent time on the practice squad, gaining experience and learning the intense pace of the NFL, but was eventually released in August 2024. A few weeks later, he found a new opportunity in the UFL, signing with the Memphis Showboats. In Memphis, Shelton quickly showed his worth. In just 8 games played this season, he recorded 9 tackles and proved that his reading of the game and explosiveness in his first steps are still sharp. His ability to anticipate routes and contest receptions caught the attention of NFL scouts and was enough to secure this new opportunity with the Chargers. Shelton's arrival, of course, it won't immediately solve all the problems facing the Los Angeles secondary, but it's a clear sign that the front office is attentive and willing to bolster the defense with players who can bring depth and versatility. It's worth remembering that the Memphis Showboats will retain the rights to the player if he returns to the UFL, which means the time to test him and integrate him into the system will be short. And this deadline becomes even tighter when you consider the scenario. Shelton could debut against one of the most dangerous and explosive wide receivers in the league. There will be no time for slow adaptation, no testing phase. The challenge will be immediate and high level, and this opponent already has a name, number, and a date set to put the Chargers' new addition to the test. The stage will be different, but the tension will be the same, if not greater. together. The Los Angeles Chargers and Kansas City Chiefs will face off on Brazilian soil in a historic event that will pit two of the NFL's most explosive teams against each other in front of a passionate crowd eager to witness the spectacle of American football up close. But if expectations were already high, recent news has taken things to another level. Rashee Rice will be available for the game. Despite a season-ending suspension, the wide receiver will be able to play in the opener, ensuring Patrick Mahomes will have his full offensive arsenal ready for Week 1. For those who follow the league, the impact is immediate. Rice has established himself as a real threat in short and medium-range plays, turning simple passes into decisive runs thanks to his speed and ability to break tackles. His rapport with Mahomes was one of the most dangerous aspects of the Chiefs' offense last season, and this chemistry is forcing Chargers defensive coordinator Jesse Minter to rethink his strategy. The mission? Switch coverages, limit yards after the catch, and, most importantly, force Mahomes to look for other targets. But this plan only works if one key element is present: constant pressure on the opposing quarterback from the first snap. Khalil Mack, a veteran pass rush specialist, will be crucial in disrupting Mahomes' rhythm, forcing quick decisions and increasing the chances of mistakes. At the same time, Derwin James can be moved closer to the line of scrimmage, neutralizing short passes and helping against screens, one of Kansas City's favorite plays when it wants to speed up the game. The problem is that with Rice on the field, the Chiefs gain the ability to spread the field and create deadly mismatches, exploiting any weaknesses in the man-to-man defense. This means the Chargers' cornerbacks, possibly including the recently signed Nehemiah Shelton, will have to win direct battles and execute precise tackles in open space. A missed pass could mean a touchdown, and it's not just the defense that will have to work. On offense, the Chargers will need to control the clock to limit Mahomes' time on the field. An efficient running game with consistent runs and third down conversions will be essential. However, this tactic depends directly on a solid offensive line, and that's where the concern about Mekhi Becton comes in. If he's unavailable, the task of creating space for the running game and protecting Justin Herbert against the Chiefs' pressure becomes considerably more difficult. All these elements combine to create an unpredictable and electrifying scenario, an international debut on neutral ground against a well-rounded opponent at the height of their confidence. In Brazil, in front of a packed stadium, and with the whole world watching, the Chargers will have to show much more than talent. It will take composure, discipline, and nerves of steel to withstand the pressure and, who knows, turn this historic match into a turning point for the season.